Hola muchachos, welcome here. 10 years ago, I started getting acne on my chin, around my nose, and on my forehead. It was very painful physically, mentally, and emotionally. And I remember watching so many clear skin videos. First of all, I would watch tons and I would take the advice from these videos and my skin would literally really clear up. Within 2 weeks, my skin was clear, and I was also a YouTuber at this point, very young, deciding to put out content on like how I cleared my skin using these other people's tips. And I'd be very excited, and then a week later, your girl's skin would break out. Everything that I did for my skin up to like 4 or 5 months ago just fixed my skin short term and not long term. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys how I cleared my skin long term. Tested this out for months. I'm gonna talk about eating, supplements. Supplements is huge. I have one supplement that literally changed everything. No kidding. And I didn't hear about it until like 4 months ago, like legitimately. And that's when I started introducing it, and that's when things really started changing. So that's exciting. What else did I say? Did I say food? I said food, supplements. I hope you guys like this video. This video is not sponsored by anyone. I want to keep this as real and as genuine as possible. Not that sponsored videos and content are not genuine and real, but there is something to say about someone who has really changed their life in a lot of ways, and having that video just like not sponsored. Did any of that just make sense? You guys feel me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you're curious, I really struggled with hormonal acne, which showed up through like my jawline, around my mouth. It would even creep up into like the crevices of my nose. And if I wasn't careful about how I ate, I would get acne on my forehead. My acne was painful. I remember having acne, like specific acne on my face for up to like 4 or 5 months at a time. Like it would start so deep and it would slowly work its way out, and it was just so painful. So that was the kind of acne I had. It always scarred afterwards, and I still do have some scarring on my face. I'm on camera right now and I have a ring light, so my skin looks pretty flawless for the most part without makeup. Yes, we are in no makeup zone right now because I want you guys to be able to actually see my skin, but I do have some residual scarring, and on top of that, I want to say a zit or two here and there is not that big of a deal. If you have come to this video to overall clear your entire complexion and never have a zit again, that's kind of impossible because our bodies aren't able to do that. You're gonna get a zit here and there, maybe your time of the month, but this will stop you from having acne all the time. At least it did for me. My past 2 periods, I haven't broken out at all, which has been really cool. But once in a while, I do get a teeny tiny non-painful zit, and that is totally normal. But at the same time, I'm talking a lot. Hold on to your hats. A lot of acne isn't okay. And I think acne positivity is really cool because very similar to body positivity, it's something that a lot of the world will see as negative, and it's us standing firm and going, no, this is just how we are. I think acne positivity needs to be very careful because acne is telling us there's something wrong inside us and it needs to be fixed. So keep those things in mind. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing that I really want people to do is assess the last 5 years of your life. Has anything happened to you along the lines of having a baby, postpartum, maybe a miscarriage, maybe fertility issues, stressful job? Also really think over your own personal skin type. Think about your body, your hormones, think about genetics. Talk to your parents or aunts and uncles about their acne experience. Do some digging up. Think through the past, what's been going on with you, your body. A lot of that can affect your skin and bring about acne. Kind of sit down, go through that stuff, do your research. What I learned is that neither of my parents really struggled with acne, but my brothers did. I learned that some of my aunts struggled with acne and passed it down to their children. And I also learned that there's some hormone issues in our family, and maybe that was kind of instilled in me as well. I also realized in 2016, 17, and 18, each of those years, I had a child and was going through a lot of hormonal changes, postpartum, all that stuff. So I did a lot of research kind of the beginning of the year, figuring this stuff out, and honestly, it was very helpful to kind of give me like a map or like a family tree to get me going on the right path. Is my acne genetics? Do I have hormone issues? All that stuff. Speaking of that, get your hormones checked because I feel like so much of the time acne and hormones are linked together. So many of the people that struggle with acne, this is what my doctor said, actually just have hormonal issues. They're eating okay, they're in a good environment. It's not so much genetics, it's just hormones. And our hormones are crazy. So like maybe get a hormones check, see if you're high in something or low in something, or if you're totally balanced, because these things can help you you move on. So I thought if I have balanced hormones, then this is not causing my acne. I can kind of move on from there and see if there's anything else I can do. And then I thought if my hormones are not balanced, that might be my issue, and I'm gonna try to figure that out. I realized my hormones were not balanced, so I had to go figure that out, and I will share with you how I balance them. But next, I also want to say stress and environment, like I said before, it really plays into your acne and your skin. A toxic environment or a toxic workspace can lead to a toxic kind of body. So check those things out as well. Learn to relax, get a lot of sleep. I found those were just like game changers for me. I want to talk about my liver cleanse for a second. So about maybe a couple weeks ago, I stopped my liver cleanse, but before then, I had a 3-month liver cleanse, and it was very, very intense. The foods that I could and could not eat and the way I had to eat them. I'll give you a little bit of a gist here on the screen, but I can kind of link that whole liver cleanse plan in the description box if you want to see it. It pretty much forced me to cut out a ton of stuff that would bother my blood sugars, inflame my body, and not be good for my liver and gut. When I started going on this, my body was doing well. Physically, it felt 10 times better. I didn't have stomach aches or headaches anymore, and I noticed my skin was clearing up a little bit, but not a ton. Not until I started implementing a certain supplement. But this was great because I realized certain food groups that were affecting my body in a negative way, also enjoying a new way of eating and new foods, which like, even though I'm off my liver cleanse, I'm still really sticking with it because I just enjoyed it so much, and I found nothing but like positivity in that for my body. I also had tons of people being like, why would you go on a liver cleanse? You're cleansing something that cleanses your body already. Like, why would you do that? That's what your body is, or your liver is meant to do. Think about it like a sieve or like a strainer. If you have a big pot of pasta with water in it and you put it into the strainer, it's gonna strain all the water out, and then you have your pasta. It's working well. But if you have a strainer that's full of cloths and garbage and excess materials and then strain your pasta, the water isn't all going to get out because it's getting caught up in other things, and you can't properly strain your pasta. Same thing with kidneys. You need to take care of your kidneys so they can work properly. This is what my doctor told me, so like, don't get on me, guys. Sound medical advice. So this made total sense to me, and actually it's amazing, since being on and off of this liver cleanse, I've been able to eat peanut butter again because my body can now properly digest it and not affect the rest of my body or my skin, where before peanut butter was bad. It was bad. It gave me acne, inflammation, it was bad. And now I can eat it, so like, holla. So that was kind of some physical mental stuff that I needed to talk to you guys about. Moving on. We're gonna talk about some skincare. I really do think diet has like 70% to play into good, clear, beautiful skin, but because skincare is like 30%, does not mean we should bash on it or forget about it, because it is so important. First is just use gentle, oil-free skincare. Stop using things that are so harsh. Neutrogena Clear Skin Grapefruit Cleanser is not going to clear your skin. It's not good for your skin. It is so harsh, and it is not good for the integrity of your skin. I really love my Bioderma cleanser. This is the 4th one I have bought. It is soap-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, hypoallergenic, and all this other stuff. It is gentle. It's perfect for dry skin or oily skin, because I have a dry skin friend who uses it and loves it. Be gentle on your skin and use gentle products. Also, the Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer from Pharmacy is one of the only moisturizers I can use that does not. Also, this is one of the only, if not the only moisturizer I've ever used that does not clog my pores and make me break out. The Pharmacy Daily Greens Moisturizer, like, I'm almost done. Like, I just love this thing. I have another backup ready to go. It has moringa and papaya in it, which smells good, very plumping and glowy on the skin. I love this stuff. And I want to mention the Pharmacy Deep Sweep. This is a pore cleaning toner. It's not too harsh for my sensitive skin. Sometimes I'll wet a cotton pad, like a reusable cotton pad, and put this on so it's kind of watered down a bit. But I find this is really good to use because I don't exfoliate my skin. I don't use an exfoliator because every single time I did, I always broke out. So I use something like this that removes dead skin cells gently, and something else I'll tell you guys in a second. All the people that like lather their skin with coconut oil infused lotions and like all that stuff, like, oil doesn't dissolve oil. If you have oils in your pores and expect that putting more oil onto your skin is going to stop oil from being clogged in your pores and forming acne, no. Just no. I did a lot of like the natural skincare, which, don't get me wrong, I really do like a lot of natural skincare, but too much natural skincare carries too many oils. It's just not good for people with oily, very acne prone skin. It's very rare that works for people. So just cut out oils, cut out oils. And then on top of that, use oil-free makeup. My friend Madeline was watching my Instagram stories and I was saying like, I'm just breaking out, like what the heck? And she was like, Sarah, but you're using a powder that has like oil in it. And I was like, powders have oils? Like I didn't even think about that. That was a long time ago. And she was like, stop using that, try some different powder foundations that are oil-free and watch your skin. And she was so right. I didn't even realize powders could carry oils at that point. So I got new powders. I made sure I didn't put anything on my face makeup-wise that had oils in it. My skin started doing so good. Not perfect, but so much better. And I was very happy with that. And then I just want to quickly go back to skincare. I have been mildly playing with some oils in my skincare. Nothing heavy, nothing insane, but I'm finding I can use some of those kind of oil-based products. Not even oil-based, but a little bit of oil is in there, like a seed oil or an essential oil. My skin doesn't hate it because a lot of my skin issues came from my diet and certain vitamins and minerals I was missing. But it's a good first step to remove all oil from your makeup routine and skincare routine. Next is apply water before you moisturize. This is thermal spring water and you just spray it. You don't even have to, I love this stuff so much. It's so nice. You don't even have to buy something like this. You can literally just use a tap water and put it on your face. Like say you're washing your face, you rinse your face and keep the water on your face, keep it wet, and then put moisturizer on top. Or you can be like me, I like the thermal water because I like spraying. It's just, especially in the summertime, it feels so good. This is by Avene. This will help your skin lock in moisture, be so glowy, and I don't know what it is. Once I started doing this, I was hardly breaking out. I was honestly really shocked. This one simple step just like changed the game. So putting on some sort of a water, don't let it dry. When it is still wet, take your moisturizer and put it onto your face and let your skin just be kind of wet and dewy. Sometimes it can take like 10 minutes for it to kind of really soak up, but your skin will love it and your acne, it'll hate it. Like, do I know the science behind this? No, but it works. Yeah, like it totally works. You should try it, it works. And I know so many people are anti-essential oil on their skin and I get that. But when I had some sort of acne and it was huge and big and painful, a little bit of tea tree oil and or frankincense on that spot felt so good. I'm not saying apply it liberally, bake in the sun or anything like that. It's just a teeny tiny bit just on that one infected area before bed. Don't take this throughout your day. That's just not a good idea. And frankincense I've been using still now to help with some of my existing dark acne spots because it will lighten them gently. So I love these. These are so good. I love them. A tea tree oil is what you need. Also, please invest in your skin. The amount of people that are investing in their wardrobe, in electronic, I guess this isn't electronic, in their makeup, cool. But honestly, if you're wanting clear skin, invest in it. This is the Foreo Luna 3. I was just using it, so I want to wash my face for this video. It is so good. It is so soft. I've used Foreo products for like 4 years. This is an investment. It's way better than the Clarisonic. The charge lasts me about 6 months. I'm not even lying. You don't have to buy replaceable heads. It's an amazing like medical grade silicone. I'm just ultimately obsessed. This is my favorite thing for my skin. And I recommend it to so many people because it legitimately works to properly cleanse your skin, get rid of excess dirt, oil, and it does gently exfoliate it. Sometimes I'll use this twice a day. Sometimes I'll use this 2 times in a week, just kind of depending on where my skin is at. Speaking of that, treat your skin different every day. I definitely have more of an AM, PM like go-to routine, but some days my skin isn't super oily and some days my skin is like so oily. Some days my skin needs to relax a bit and some days I feel like I can do a little bit more of a treatment too. What is that sound? It's kind of like when you eat. You don't want to eat the same thing every day because your body has different needs every single day. So kind of have like 4 or 5 different routines that you can do. Some may be more cleansing, some may be more moisturizing. Your skin doesn't need the exact same thing every single morning and every single night. So change it up. This has taken me years to figure this out, but I have figured it out and it is very, very useful to really learn your skin and see what works best for it at that time. Lastly, for skincare is aloe vera cubes. I've done this for years. It is soothing. If you have a lot of acne right now, aloe vera cubes is so good. So I go to my local store, Choices Markets. I always get people asking where I get them, and I get a huge stock, like this, like from this part of the screen to this part of the screen, a huge stock of aloe vera. I take out all those creamy guts, I blend it up in a blender, and then I freeze them into cubes. Straight aloe vera. Don't buy something that's in a pump at the store because there's additives. They also add the color green. Even clear ones, there's still additives. It's not very good. But this is like completely pure. And firstly, running a cold ice cube just quickly and gently over the skin. Don't let it sit there too long because ice on your skin is very cold. It can't always be that good for your skin if you're doing it very excessively, but pain relieving wise, it is so good. Aloe vera is just filled with things that are moisturizing, acne killing, very anti-inflammatory for your skin. This is something I will do sometimes every night, sometimes once a week over top of my other skincare that I already have. Put it all over my face and I let it dry and set. I go to sleep, I wake up and my skin's just like ready to be seen. And I continue to do it even with my acne just not being around. It's very helpful for my skin. And my little notepad with all my little things. Next, finally, I will share with you guys the thing that changed my skin. This isn't gonna work for everyone. I know a lot of vegans obviously wouldn't have something like this. I don't know something else that is an alternative to this because I've tried so many things and this is the only thing that works for me. This is the Vital Proteins Beef Liver Capsules. I'm not a liver person. I'm a liver cleanser. I'm not a liver like palate person. But these are so easy to have. I have 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Oh, I didn't have any yet today. Okay, hold on. Everyone stop, hold on. I have them. So basically, my main acne issue was I wasn't getting enough vitamin A on a daily basis, and my hormones need that good supply of vitamin A to work properly. That's not just for me, that's for a lot of different people. So when I realized I was vitamin A deficient, I naturally leaned into a lot of vegetables, like say carrots. Carrots have a ton of vitamin A, but I did some research on some other research studies and it showed that even though a carrot has like 90-something% of your vitamin A, your body is only able to absorb 3% of that. The rest of it just like pees and poops out. Like it just doesn't hang out. It doesn't stay. It's not very helpful. It kind of is, but not really. Like 3%, like if someone gave me like 3% of a candy bar, I'd be like, you're cheating me. Like it's just not enough. But if you eat the equivalent to beef liver of that carrot, your body will absorb at least 93% of it. That was a game changer for me. So for 4 capsules, it is 167% of your vitamin A every day. It also has biotin, it's paleo friendly, energy boosting, it says healthy skin. No kidding. It has vitamin B12, healthy joints and bones. Like this was game changing. If you're gonna take, I'm gonna come closer because I'm serious. If you're gonna take anything at all from this video, please, they don't know I exist. They're not sponsoring this. I buy this with my own money. Go buy these, start here. This changed everything for me. Like I can't even begin to tell you how amazing these are. This huge. And on top of that, if you're already on the website and ordering these, their collagen creamer is so good. It doesn't have any sweeteners. It's paleo friendly. It's dairy free, gluten free. And instead of having like sugar or milk or something else like really sweet in your coffee that can lead to a lot of acne, you can have that and it's good for your skin. It's good for your nails. It's good for your hair and it tastes so good. I'm on my 4th tub of that. Anyway, this was life changing. This is what really truly finally cleared my skin, taking these. Next is good old vitamin D. This is the Sisu brand, and the reason I love this brand is because the vitamin D actually tastes like Pez candies. You're not even supposed to chew them, but I do because they taste like flipping good. Anyway, vitamin D is just a good hormone. Vitamin D is not a vitamin. It's a hormone. This just encourages an overall healthy body. Whenever I don't take these, I just notice my joints don't do well and my skin is not breaking out, but it feels inflamed and it's a lot more red than usual. So I think vitamin D must be anti-inflammatory because I can feel it. Take a vitamin D every single day. MS runs in my family and the doctors always say the only thing you can do is take vitamin D to hopefully prevent it or slow it down. So take your vitamin D. Just gonna be your mom for a sec. Go take your vitamin D. Next, let's talk about some teas. Peppermint tea. I've drinking peppermint tea for years. It's anti-inflammatory, and just so you know, an inflamed body produces inflamed skin, which creates acne. So whenever you see something that says anti-inflammatory, for the most part, it's going to fight acne in your skin, just so you know. But the best thing about peppermint tea, it is a very natural way, just like our, where'd you go? Beef liver pills, to balance your hormones. Peppermint tea is a natural hormone balancer. They did a study on rats who had peppermint tea versus no peppermint tea, and their hormones, or technically their testosterone, was lowered. So here's the thing. My hormonal acne came from me having high testosterone and not enough estrogen. So what I needed to do was bring down the testosterone so my estrogen would come up and meet it. Peppermint tea did that for these rats, and they've seen the same effect in humans. So a huge shout out to peppermint tea, as well as dandelion leaf and root tea. The leaf and the root of a dandelion is good for your gut and your liver, so it can just help your body pass things through properly. It can help your body expel toxins better. And also, dandelion leaf and root tea, which is not just dandelion tea, it's the root and the leaf of the dandelion, to remove heavy metals, which are obviously just not good for your body. So shout out to those products. And then I have a couple honorable mentions that you probably know, but I should mention. Don't touch your face. I know it's hard. I know you're looking and whiteheads and blackheads and you just pick. Don't do it. If you have a huge whitehead and you just need some relief, because guess what? I feel you. I know what it's like to have, like, it feels like a boil on your chin or on your head or in the crevice of your nose. Ugh. It's so bad. Sterilize a pin. Be very gentle. Don't squeeze and be rough, but you can let some of that go and hopefully find a little bit of relief, but like, don't touch your face. Sometimes when I'm showing people my skin, I'll kind of go like this and show my skin. There's nothing wrong with putting your fingers on your face a little bit, but if you're just consistently touching your face, picking, scratching, it's pretty much just like picking out a scab. It's never gonna heal itself and it's gonna cause more issues. Next, drink water. I know everyone says it, we really mean it. Us people that are trying to get you to have like that clear skin dream, we want you to drink water. Lots of water. My goal every day is to go through one of these every 2 hours. So at the end of the day, I've had more than enough water, and it's very easy if I'm drinking it out of a straw. So I need to mention that. And I need to say this again. If you want clear skin, you can't eat fast food all the time. You can't have a ton of sugar. You can't have gluten. Your body can't process it properly, especially if your liver isn't really good, and it'll come out in your skin. So a bit of a diet change. Try doing no dairy, no gluten, or no sugar, all of them at the same time. One of them, I hugely encourage that. Like, I don't even have bananas because bananas will sometimes give me acne. So I want to be careful with that. Anyway, last thing, and I've talked about this before, is red light therapy. I'll link down below the red light that I have, as well as these other items that I'm showing here. The red light, when you put it on your skin, it encourages blood flow. Blood flow means healing. Healing means less or no acne. This will also help you if you have a bunch of acne scars to lighten them quicker than if you didn't do this. It's like very affordable for what it is. A lot of people who have like arthritis and joint issues will have red lights and just focus it on that area because more blood flow, more healing. So I use my red light. Sometimes I use it a couple times a week, sometimes once a week. Sometimes I'll use it every day. It creates such a warmth in and under your skin, and I just love it. So I had to mention that for you guys. Okay guys, we've done it, we did it. That is how I cleared my skin. Over time, I was tired of the look of acne. I was tired of how it felt. It was so uncomfortable, and like, it just wasn't my thing. Like, acne is just not my thing. So I hope this video helps you. In a comment down below, let me know, where are you at in your skincare journey? Are you fighting acne? Other things you're going through? Let us know. Let's just create like a sweet like community encouraging forum down below in the comment section, and you bet I will be there talking to you guys as well. Thank you for being here, you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!